Hey, what's the word, players? So 2022 is almost over. How was this year for you? Personally, this year had both my lowest lows and my highest highs, both online and offline. While this year did start off rough, God definitely turned it around and I'm so grateful for him. Huge shout outs to my wife, my church, and of course my therapist. This year I'd say I was going through a content creator crisis. I was balancing YouTube and Twitch and Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. It was just way too much for my baby brain to handle. It was stressful trying to manage them all. So over time, I decided to let things go. TikTok was the first one I let go. While I did have a fun time making skits, that app is a huge time sink when you're not careful. Not to mention, it's just super chaotic to stay on. Instagram was the next one that I decided to let go, mostly because I just had no idea what to do. For those who don't know, I used to draw a lot and would post on Instagram, but ever since Meta, who owns Instagram, introduced Reels and have changed their algorithm to prioritize Reels and videos over just image posts, all my art posts have been buried in their algorithm, and pretty much the only thing people see are reels or ads. And I don't know if it's the same for you, but I'm even getting reels from people that I'm not even following, which is really annoying. It's really discouraging. I tried to make up for it by doing like not time lapses, but showing like my art progress as reels and just trying to incorporate videos along my art process, but it also just kind of took away from the whole fun of making art. Skits did seem to do a little bit better on Instagram, but I don't know, I kind of always wanted my Instagram to be an art portfolio, mostly because I was just too lazy to create a new account and have to balance an art account and a skit account or whatever account. And doesn't help that I don't really take pictures of myself, and the pictures that I do take I tend to just keep to myself. So yeah, this is kind of where I'm at, where I just have no idea what to do with Instagram. But if I do think of something, I'll be sure to come back to that platform. But for now, I'm just taking a break from that. And then finally, there's Twitch, and really just live streaming in general, I'm taking a little bit of a break from. Now, don't get me wrong, streaming was a lot of fun. I totally enjoyed interacting with the chat. However, I was always just a small time streamer, and I really didn't have a whole lot of engagement in the chat. And really, that's the whole appeal to live streaming, I feel, is being able to interact with your viewers in real time, which made it hard to keep motivated to do that. I eventually did try to switch things up by streaming only to get YouTube footage. So my thought process was, if I'm gonna play a game, then I might as well make the most out of it by streaming it and then using that stream for a video. But over time, I just decided to just cut out the middleman and just record stuff on my own time, so I don't have to feel like I'm on while getting gameplay footage. Now, even though I say all this, I'm not completely giving up on streaming and never coming back to it, especially since I spent a whole bunch of time redesigning my whole stream layout. But for now, I'm just not interested in streaming. I want to focus more of my efforts on YouTube. It's funny, I started off as a Twitch streamer because I didn't think I'd like making videos, but on the contrary, I actually love making videos. I originally made the YouTube channel just so to help grow my Twitch channel, but now I actually just want to focus more on growing the YouTube channel instead. There's so many things that I tried in 2022 that I want to expand on for next year. There's a few series that I have here on the channel. There's the Parable of Gaming, where I share the gospel by talking about video games. There's New Faith Plus, the series where I ask what a game character would be like as a Christian. 3 non-horror games that scared me, which was my annual Halloween series, and Word of Mouth, which is my first impressions of games that I'm playing. Although I guess they could also be reviews, but I don't know. If I come up with reviews, they'll probably just be reviews, because I kind of like Word of Mouth just being like my first impressions, but we'll see. But yeah, these are my series that I've had in 2022, and I'm pleased to announce you can definitely expect to see more of all of them next year in 2023. There's also a few interesting ideas that I tried out this year, such as drawing with my fight stick and sharing a fight stick with my homie Scoop. These, I would definitely love to do more of these in 2023. There was a video that I had planned for this year, but just didn't have time to get around to it. That's sort of in the same vein, but I'll save that for when I get to it. I'm hoping these kind of videos will help carve a niche for me in the FGC space. As far as I've seen, I haven't seen other people do this, but I mean, even if these videos don't bring in the big numbers, I'm still gonna do them because they're just dumb fun. Okay, so my goals for 2023. I'm a little scared to share these out loud, but I want to be able to look back and see how well I did and see how far I accomplished on these goals. So, all right, so here are my goals for 2023. So my first one is I want to be able to publish 100 videos. Now that's 100 videos total, not actually make 100 videos in 2023. If I can, that'd be awesome. But in total, 100 videos. I think that's doable. I'm over halfway. I think at the time of this recording, I'm like at 50 something. So I'm halfway there. If I'm able to be consistent, I should be able to do that. So that's something that I feel like that's something that I can reach easily. So my next thing that I want to do is I want to bring back skits. I mentioned that I used to do skits on Instagram, and actually some of the first things that I've done on the channel were skits, but then I had to take a little bit of a break on them just because they took a little bit of time to make, and I wanted to focus on making other stuff. But yeah, I want to bring back skits. So they're either going to come back as YouTube shorts, which the reason I haven't done them earlier is shorts and videos and live streams were all under the videos tab, which was ugly. But now shorts have their own tab, which now encourages me to actually make shorts, because now they just won't clog my video tab, but they'll have their own tab. So they might be YouTube shorts, or I'll just create a whole separate channel for them. Or I have a second channel already. I think it's a TheWordPlay Plays. I might just upload it on there just so I can keep a little bit of a separation between the main channel and that. The main thing is I want to make more skits. All right, the ambitious one, as if these weren't ambitious enough, is I wanted to develop 2 video games. Now, I actually have done some game development in the past, and it's mostly just been me following tutorials while also, tweaking them to do my own thing, my own spin. So I do have some games up. If my itch.io is still functioning, I'll probably link it down below of what I have so far. Again, nothing to write home about. It's just me following tutorials, but I have at least had experience making stuff in Unity, but it's been a while and I want to get back into it. So my goal is to make 2 games. I have a dream game that of course I want to make, but the thing that they always say is don't focus so much on making your dream game right off the bat. Build the skills of making smaller games and then use the skills of those smaller games to eventually make your dream game. But yeah, if I can at least fit in the time to develop 2 small games, that'd be awesome. And something I want to do is I want to actually be able to document my progress as I'm making these games. So I have a series that I've been meaning to work on called The Word Doc, and Microsoft, if you're watching, I want to clarify, it's called The Word Doc, not Word Doc. So put away your lawyers, put away your baseball bats, put away your lawyers with baseball bats, okay? So the Word Doc would be a series or just a separate YouTube channel where I basically just document myself learning new skills. And I figured the first topic that I could tackle is learning how to make video games. And the second, which will lead into my next goal, is learning Japanese. I've been going on and off on learning Japanese. I really want to learn the language, and I want to make my goals specific than just learn Japanese. I want to be able to learn enough where I can finally read at least 1 chapter in my Japanese Bible. Yeah, so this is my Japanese Bible. I got it a long time ago. There was a brief moment, a brief period in my life where I thought that I was going to be able to travel to Japan and help our church in Japan. And I went on my way to get a Japanese Bible, and obviously that didn't work. I'm still in the States, but I want to be able to read this at someday. But I want to take it a step at a time. So I want to be able to at least be able to read 1 full chapter. If I can do that, that's a W in my book. So who knows? That might end up in the TheWordPlay series or channel. But that's something that I was thinking of. And one last goal that I have for 2023 is, I mentioned earlier, I used to draw a lot on Instagram. I've kind of taken a break from drawing just because of life, plus videos take a long time to make, try to fit in and make, but I want to get back into drawing. So my specific goal is I want to be able to draw 5 characters. That's it. That's a very low number. In fact, that might be too easy, but it's something that I want to be able to achieve. So just 5 characters for 2023. I can definitely go above and beyond that if possible, but if that's all I can squeeze in, that's good too. I'm not sure if I'm feeling Instagram again. So what I might end up doing is, unless there's another platform that I could think of, Twitter is definitely a good platform where I'll upload my drawings. So if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter. If it's still around, who knows what's going on with that platform. But most likely I'll probably have a different channel on YouTube for art. I don't know if I'll do like time lapses or me just like drawing and talking. I know that's a thing on YouTube, even though I would still prefer to just draw and leave it as that. Honestly, my art would probably do better on YouTube than on Instagram, but we'll see. I do want to draw more, 5 characters. Let's see if I can do it. I think that pretty much covers all my goals for 2023. I really hope I don't get burnt out on doing these, because these do seem like a lot, but honestly I'm just excited to have things that I can look forward to trying. Even if I don't hit any of them, I want to at least see how far I can go and be able to see how much progress I've made. So yeah, this is how 2023 goes. So guys, I want to thank you so much for all your support, and I also want to apologize for any of you that are subscribed to the channel because you followed me from, say, Twitch or Instagram or TikTok. I'm not sure how many actually came from those platforms to YouTube, but if that is you and you're watching and you're wondering, wait, why haven't you uploaded it in a while? Now you know, and I hope that you can stick around here and maybe you'll find something you'll like on the YouTube channel, or many YouTube channels, I guess in this case. But yeah, just want to focus all my energy into making the channel a great one. But yeah, I would love to hear if you have any goals for 2023 and what it will take for you to get there. Let me know down in the comments below. If you're looking for a non-denominational church to be a part of, down in the description will be a link to our church locator. If you're interested in studying the Bible, or you just want to hang out, play games, whatever, link to the Discord also down below. Once again guys, I want to thank you so much for sticking around the channel. It's been amazing seeing this many subscribers. I know this is not a lot compared to a lot of other channels, especially a lot of the channels that I follow. It was really encouraging to see a few videos do very well randomly, which is cool. Thanks guys for all your support. Hope you have a great one. Have a happy new year. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and yeah, till next time. Peace.